Hello everyone! My name is Aulia Putri Ferluciana, but my friend usually call me Anna. And today I'm gonna tell you about my family's Eid holiday. This year's Eid, my family and I decided to celebrate it in my mother's family. My mother's family live in Surabaya, so we flew to Surabaya on my first, coinciding with Takbiran night because we have to wait for our parents' day off. I arrived in Surabaya at 8:30 a.m. and the first day of it was spent with my family there. We also go around for halal bihalal with neighbors around there. And then I meet four of my cousins there. I have four cousins. The first one was a boy. He is 5 years older than me, also taller than me, and he has his first job this year. And the second one is a girl. She's married and 3 years older than me, but shorter than me. The third and fourth cousins is both younger than me, 3 years younger than me, but they're taller than me and have tan skin. The second day of Eid, we decided to go on vacation. Yay! We chose Malang to vacation because Malang is not too far from Surabaya. It's only take 5 hours if there is no traffic jam. We go to Malang by renting a minibus so that all the family could fit in one car together. We arrived at Malang at night after 5 hours, including a break for eat and refill our gas. Because this vacation was so sudden, we didn't have a solid plan. But however, we decided to go visiting the mountains instead of the urban. In the end, we go to the peak and rented a guest house there. And in the morning, we found out that our guest house location is nearby a flower garden named a Selecta Park. And then we agreed to visit the flower garden while looking for lunch. After lunch, we ran out place to visit because we have visited many places before in Malang, but in the end, we finally agreed to visit one of the beaches there. It's called the Tiga Warna Beach, which is only 3.5 hours away from the Selecta Park. On our way to the beach, I was in a lot of pain because my allergy recur. My body feels hot, itchy, and swollen from head to toe. I forgot that I shouldn't eat a salted fish, but I ate that at lunch. So I was in a lot of pain that time. I didn't bring my allergy pills and no pharmacy was open because we go to the beach using Google Maps. We ended up passing a small and scary alternative road, and because of these two situations, we decided to go to Balai Kambang Beach, which is only 45 minutes away at that time. So we arrived at Balai Kambang Beach at 12:30 a.m. So we had a little trouble finding in, and every inn we visit will be full because it's still an Eid period. So we decided to stop near the beach and try to booking lodging online. At that time, my cousin saw a sign of a guest house rental sign, and we decided to call the number listed there, and it turned out that the guest house was still empty. So we decided to rent the guest house. And then the next morning, we decided to play on the beach because our guest house were directly on the beach. And at that time, I planned it not to get wet, but when I sat down, my father suddenly picked me up and threw me into the water. So in the end, I get wet. And we all playing in the water. In the afternoon, we go back to the guest house. And then in the next day, on May 5th, We returned to Surabaya, and in the afternoon I flew back to Jakarta. Our vacation was only 4 days because my father has only 4 days day off. On my 6th, my father has to come work again. On my 9th, my family has back to their usual routine. And that's all for my holiday story. I wish I can tell you more story, but I don't have any story anymore. So maybe I can tell you a story when I go to somewhere again in the next week, next month, I don't know. And see you later.